We kicked off season 11 of Studio 5 with a pretty big challenge to try things we've never ever done before. Our contributors signed on and promised to stretch themselves a bit too. Today, it's Studio 5 contributor Connie Sokol's turn to step out of her comfort zone. Now, you know Connie as an author, speaker, and a friend of the show, but Connie's also a mom who says after 7 kids, she still has dreams. So she's adding big band singer to her list of accomplishments. Take a look.
Hi, Studio 5. I'm here. I'm living the dream, singing with a big band. When I'm feeling that excited and scared, what I call the joy factor and the fear factor, where it's like, okay, I don't even know if I can even do this, but then the joy is there when the music starts and you're like, I think I love this. It had to be you. It had to be you. And I talked to my daughter and said, maybe I should change it to snowboarding, right? Something like that, something safe. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me feel blue. I can't tell you how many times this week I was like, I wonder, is there any way to kind of, scooch out of this gracefully? Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be cross or try to be false. My goal is tonight is to try not to be totally horrendous and to totally have fun. It had to be you. Just such a joy to my soul. So it's just so fun to be able to do something like this. I can't believe the tears either. It's just so fun. Oh. Might never be cross, try to be false, they're what I do. Such a rush, and you do something hard and something scary, and then you say, you know what? I did it. It had to be you.
Okay, I cannot get over that. She completely nailed that. Connie's here with me in studio with the voice of an angel. Okay, a dream come true for you.
They are darling. Thank you so much. You guys cut out all the parts that I went really flat. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm in tears watching that because I'm like, yeah, that was hard. And yeah, everybody came together and made it work.
And what does it feel like to accomplish something so that's been, at the top of your pedestal and you did it?
Oh my gosh, it was on my life board. And so I was like, you know what, that seems like a really good idea. And then, it was like 8 months out, so it seemed like a pretty doable idea. And then all of a sudden it was reality, like, hey, we're filming, so are you ready? And I'm like, ee! So it was like all of a sudden I had to really do or die. And that was such a good thing because if you don't get pushed, you won't do those things that you know in your soul. I really would love to do that.
And now it took some doing to make this all come together and to happen.
Okay, so it took a village. It really did. And like I said, so, it was like 7, 8 months ago. And so I started with some voice lessons, but then it hurt my voice, the things that I was doing. So I stopped. And then it was the holidays. And then January, we had a lot going on with rolling some stuff out for Back to Basics. So I was like, by the time they emailed, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to do this. But then, and I tried to get out of it, and I'm sad to say, but I learned that when you're trying to do a life goal and a life dream, that you'll do that pushback, that you will kind of be like, oh, I don't know if I really want this now, because it's one thing to put it on paper, but it's another thing to actually have to follow through. But then the great thing is that I involved a lot of good people, and they helped me last minute just make it happen.
What's your biggest takeaway from this experience?
Do it. Do it. And even if it scares you to death, do it. And then incorporate and invite other people to help you make it happen. The more that you have people involved, the more you're committed, the more you have to follow through, and the more they'll show you and help you make it happen. And the most important thing of all I learned is to keep it fun. If you don't keep the fun factor, you are not going to enjoy that experience like you hoped you would. But if you make it fun and make that part of the goal, it will be the very thing that you wanted it to be.
Now, all of these things sound like they would be things that would help help build confidence and character in yourself moving forward in the future. Did you find that true?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I already talked with this gal to keep going with some voice lessons, but it was so inspiring to my kids too, because they saw the process. They saw me scared. They saw me face my fears. They saw me try to find the best dress, and they were celebrating right there with me. And so it was a 2 for, a 3 for, a 5 for. I was able to do this for myself, but also to show my kids, I'm just as scared as you are when you try out for soccer or for that band. So it was a wonderful experience that I could kind of share with everybody.
Oh, thanks so much, Connie. What a motivational thing. So exciting. We were so proud of you.
Thank you.
Cross it off the list.
That's right. Bucket goals.